Hare Krishna. In Bhagavad Gita 4.19.20, Lord Krishna stresses the importance of performing action devoid of desire for sense gratification. I read the two verses 4.19 and 4.20. Yasya sarve samarambha kama sankalpa varchita Shakhnachni dakta karmanam tamaupannitam Buddha. One who is understood to be in full knowledge, whose every endeavor is devoid of sense gratification, is said by the sages to be a worker for whom the reactions of work have been burnt up by the fire of perfect knowledge. Jaktva kama phala sangram nitya tripto nirasaya karmani abhipavritopi naiva kinsit karoti sa. Abandoning all attachment to the results of his activities, ever satisfied and independent, he performs no fruitive action, although engaged in all kinds of undertakings. Most of us, since a young age, we are trained to desire sense gratification. One is considered advanced in life if he can provide a high level of sense gratification for his family members. Especially in Kali Yuga, respectability is given to a person who has the ability to enjoy sense gratification, and the ability to enjoy sense gratification depends on the ability to earn money. That money is sweeter than honey in Kali Yuga, but the amount of money you can get is decided by your karma. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita we can hear the story of Narada Muni meeting Brihari the hunter, and the Narada Muni gives the hunter a vision how he will suffer in the future for killing all these animals, and then finally Brihari the hunter, although very cruel in nature, by the mercy of Narada Muni, he wants to surrender, he wants to avoid his suffering in the future, and he asked Narada Muni, what should I do? And Narada Muni said, first I will instruct you, but you break your bow. So he objected. Breaking my bow, how am I going to live? In that purport of that verse, Srila Prabhupada writes, everyone thinks that he's maintaining himself by his work, but in reality, that's not so. Krishna is maintaining everyone. So one gets what one deserves according to one's karma. The Bhagavatam said, Tashaiveta parateta kopido nalapyate pramatam yaparata talapyate kavanyate skam kalin sarvatika BPRS ramasa. One should search for this happiness which is not available from the highest to the lowest planet. And what happiness for sense gratification is concerned, that will come on his own accord, like distress comes on his own accord. So therefore in the 5th canto, chapter 5.1, there King Rishabhadev tells his honored sons, you should not desire this sense gratification which is available for hogs and dogs. That it will come on his own accord. But one should desire the higher happiness of Krishna consciousness, which is ever blissful, and therefore one should do tapo divyam, divine austerities. So engage in chanting Hare Krishna, following the four relative principles, and so on. Because desire for sense gratification is an obstacle for re-establishing our relationship with Krishna. It makes us more and more identifying with the body. We must transcend this body consciousness and come to soul consciousness. So we must upgrade to spiritual consciousness. To become soul consciousness, we must become Krishna conscious, because the soul is a part and parcel and servant of Krishna. Srila Prabhupada in the purport of Bhagavad Gita, he identifies the soul as a cooperator. We cooperate with Krishna to give him enjoyment. So there is a need to cultivate a desire in ourselves to transcend this body consciousness and to act as a servant of Krishna. To cultivate a desire to serve and love Krishna. Therefore, Srila Prabhupada stresses that we should engage in these 5 most potent forms of devotional service, which are mentioned in Nectar of Devotion. Chant Hare Krishna, hear the Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, worship the deities, associate with devotees, and live in a holy place. So that is the business of devotees. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.